Welcome back to Mr. Rollin Does Maths. This session is all about our place value revision. This is the second video in the series. If you missed the first one, please go back. We focused in that first video on representing. That was the first part of our challenge. Now this time we're going to focus on understanding what one more means in our journey. So we're now moving up in our understanding of place value. As I say, we're focusing this time on what one more is. Roll a dice, write the number and write what one more is. So it says I've got to roll a dice, you have got a dice I'm hoping at home that you can roll, then write down the number in the box and write what one more is. So let me first roll my dice. So I can count the number that I've got on my dice. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So I know my number is 5 and I might want to draw the number on the dice there too, just to help me. So my number is 5. So now it's asking me what is one more than that number. So to do that, I take my 5 and I add 1. I add one more. And what does that equal? Well, I could use my Numicon or my fingers to help me to answer this question. But 5 add 1, we know equals 6. 5 add 1 equals 6. And I might draw my dice just to help me there and write it in. Let's try another challenge. So we're back with our challenge. Let's try a different number and see what we can do this time. Oh, so my number is 2. Let me count that, make sure I've got it correct. I've got 1, 2. So I would write my number 2. I would draw my dice with 2 dots. And now I'm trying to work out what, remember, 1 more than 2 is. So I go to 2. I know I'm going to add 1 because we're working out what one more is, so that's the number add. So we know we're trying to work out what adding one more is. We know the operation is an add because it's one more. 1 more than 2 equals, that's right, it's 3. So I would write my number 3 and I would draw my dice just next to it to support that. Now let's look at what that stretch it challenge is. It says, can you show your answer using Numicon and counters? Now let's see if we can show that using Numicon and counters with our trusty assistant Geraldine. Hello Geraldine. Meh. Today do you think you could help us find one more? Okay, what are we going to use today? Meh. A dice. Yes, okay, so can we throw it and find out what number we are working with? 1, 2, 3. What number did you roll? That's right, you've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The number is 4, Geraldine. Let's write that down if we can. No, not on the camera, on the board. Oh, okay. Do we think we can do the dots for our dice? We've got 4 dots inside our dice. And now we're doing one more, so we need to add. How many are we adding? Yes, that's it. We're adding 1 equals what number? So if I've got 4, what's 1 more than 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. That's right, it's 5. Do you think we could write that down? Five, Geraldine. Fantastic. Could you show me that using Numicon? Yes, that's right, Geraldine. We had 4. That's right, we got 1 more. That's right, we had 4, and 1 more than the 4 equals how many? That's right, Geraldine. We've got 5. So 4 add 1 equals 5. 1 more than 4 is 5. Do you think you could solve the ones at home? Say bye, Geraldine. Fantastic. Welcome back. So, an extra challenge we might want to do is this one. It says, Teddy rolls the number that is 1 more than the dice below. He says, it's 1 more than the dice below. He says he rolls 2. Explain his mistake. So first, let's look at the challenge. We know Teddy is wrong. He's got it wrong. He rolls a number that is one more than the dice below. Well, the dice, let's see what it shows. It shows 1, 2, 3. So we know the dice is showing 3. He says he rolls a 2. Explain what he's done wrong. How do you think he got to 2? That's right. I think he did 3 take away 1 equals 2. Well, we already know that finding one more, we don't take away, we, green for growth this, we add. We are adding, that's right. We're adding 1. So, Teddy rolls a number that's 1 more than the dice below. He rolled a 3, so let's see if we can solve that using our green for growth. We've got 3, add 1 equals 4. That's correct, 4. Okay, now your challenges today. Can you, using this sheet here, solve as many one less and one more challenges? We've got some one less challenges there to help you. We will be going through that in the next session as well if you do get stuck, but just try and have a go at it today. And then can you solve Teddy's challenge here? But can you show me using Numicon and counters? How would you show that Teddy is wrong? It's not just about solving the problem, remember, it's about proving how you know. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with another session soon.